for a long time. It's opening day in the alley. Take it away.
Brian, as the
Very interesting alley. Good stuff there. Thank you. All right, here's what the Knicks have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. And then on Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Orlando, going up against the Magic. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for New York, Barrett plays the small forward with Randall in at the 4. Kemba Walker's out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Robinson in at the 5, down low to the paint. Here's Walker. Uses the glass on the layup. Another season underway for the NBA. Grant, was there an opening night that sticks out in your mind?
Well, for me, rookie year opening night is always special. Came out the gates 25, 10, and 5. Of course, 2004 was special, too, after not playing the entire previous year.
A nice shot by Brown.
Just an intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to a guy with a great shot.
Now Barrett. Randall, a screen on Brown. Here's Barrett. And that one's good.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Horford, a screen on Walker. Schroeder with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. That one falls.
Absorbing contact, finishing strong. Horford is more physical than some people give him credit for.
And here is Fournier. Outside Walker. Takes the 3. Hauled in by Brown. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going.
And when you talk to folks around the league, no one has a bad word to say about Walker. He's just a good guy, a loyal guy.
Tatum from long range. Doesn't go that time. So New York will take it the other way now. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul of the game. And, of course, Kemba's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award multiple times.
Yeah, he's such a glue guy. I mean, he brings people together. He's a guy who improves the culture of your team.
Nice shot by Walker.
Look at Walker's percentages from beyond the arc. I mean, tremendous improvement over the last few years.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Over to the left wing. Back to Schroeder. Horford against Robinson. Lets it fly. And Horford gets it to go.
Now look, it's never easy to stop Horford. I mean, mainly because he's so strong and able to shrug off the D.
That's tipped. Brown with the steal. Walker against Schroeder. Horford outside. To the wing on the left. Horford, a screen on Barrett. From 11 feet away. And that one hits the back iron. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
The Knicks with the lead. Walker passes to Barrett. Outside Robinson. Pass to Walker. Jacks up a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the deep reel.
Walker against Schroeder. Outside Brown. Here's the 3. The Knicks with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Third team foul. Timeout, Knicks.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. Third is Nerlens Noel.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Pass to Gibson. Now Burks. And he buries his first look.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Horford.
New York foul. Taj Gibson. That's his first personal. First team foul.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside Tatum. Lets the three fly.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Rose with it. Guarded now by Smart. Pass to Gibson. Rose with it. Quickly outside. Back to Rose. 6 to shoot. Floats one. And it's good on the layup.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. Your Knicks City Dancer.
Some changes for Boston. Williams is checked in for Horford. Richardson comes in for Smart. And Pritchard is subbed in for Schroeder. Boston has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Rose. Here's Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal.
Everyone knew Williams would take a little time to mature. But see, Webb, now he has, and he's making an impact.
He was kind of a boom or bust prospect for that reason. He has all the physical abilities in the world, good instincts for the game. It's great to see him holding himself accountable and contributing at a high level.
Burks against Williams. Denied by Tatum.
All-star Tatum engaged on D. That's a scary sight for him.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Noel finds Rose. Offensive rebound. Gibson. And at last, they get one to fall.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Here's Burks. And that one's long. Williams from long range. And that's not going to go. And so it's the New York Knicks earning this break in the action, up 10. They've done well to disrupt. And the young sharp-shooting guard, Emmanuel, quickly connecting with all-star Damian Lillard.
Really just giving me advice on, obviously, the point guard position, but what it takes to win in this league, what it takes to help your team win, how to bounce back from good games, bad games, stay.
Grant, that's a good number to have for some guidance.
Absolutely, B.A. Similar frames and skills for Quickly and Lillard. And Dame with lots to teach.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
So the Celtics 5 right now. Richardson and Brown, the 2 and the 3. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
BA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Some changes for Boston. Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Smart comes in for Richardson. And it's Schroeder in for Pritchard. Brown with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett.
That's his first personal.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Tatum a screen on Barrett. Brown passes to Tatum. And it's good for two.
Once Tatum is around, the contact is over. I mean, a little room and all he needed to score.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Walker. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Brown. And stolen by Barrett. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pine.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second.
One thing you know when defending Barrett, he wants to get to the rim every chance he can.
Robinson gets the bucket.
A shoot-first point guard, but he can also distribute. Walker, he'll force the D to make some tough choices.
Here's Tatum. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. You know, Grant, on his attacks to the basket, Barrett is looking for points, a foul, or both.
Oftentimes initiating the contact, too. As he gets more established in the league, he'll get more calls to go his way.
And so Tatum nails both of them. We'll see, Webb, what a terrific development it's been to see the resurgence of pro hoops in New York.
For sure, yeah. The league is always more fun when there's buzz in the Big Apple. Here's hoping the New York teams make some noise in the next few years to come.
Here's Walker. Fournier for 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
You can't leave guys open around Walker, I'll tell you that. He sees when the defense is overcommitted.
Pass to Tatum. Left side Schroeder. And the layup is good off the glass.
Energy. That's what Schroeder brings to your team, and you know the bench got fired up seeing that.
2 minutes.
Outside Fournier. Walker for 3. The shot that time not on target. Now Boston takes it the other way.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter. They hasn't been able to connect yet during the second.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Here's Schroeder. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Tatum. This one for 3. On target from range. Tatum's got 7.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
Rose with it. Picked up by Tatum. That one goes. Count it.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Rose against Schroeder. Inside. Here's Horford. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Rose. And it's New York with another.
Comfort zone of Roses. He takes great pride in knocking down the mid-range shot when he's available.
Boston. Your Knicks City Dancer.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams comes in for Tatum. And Richardson subbed in for Brown. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Schroeder against Rose. Williams from long range. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Rose outside. There's 39 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Horford with the block.
Oh, he's a solid shot blocker now. It's thanks to his timing and great anticipation skill. It's not easy scoring on Horford.
Smart passes to Horford. Count the basket. He's got 6.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
19 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Noel. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Quickly. Clock at 6. Over Smart. Here's Gibson. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah, horrible.
The Knicks.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
Two quarters of play completed as we welcome you to take a look at some of the upcoming games on the Brooklyn Nets will go up against the Bucks out in Milwaukee. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
Yep.
And now let's talk about that first half. Everything falling into place for the New York Knicks. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, Kemba Walker has been sensational.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Inside, we have Randall and Robinson. Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward, and it's Walker in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
When he forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here. When we talk about the guys who play with heart, sometimes that term is thrown around, but Walker, he's at the very top of that list.
Here's Tatum. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Barrett. Launches it. Hits the trifecta. Barrett's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Brown against Fournier. Shoots over Brown. Here's Robinson. Hauled in by Brown.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Tatum finds Horford. Kicks it out to Smart. Back to Horford. Over Fournier. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Evan Fournier.
A very concerted effort on Horford's part to bully his way inside and draw contact there. He needs to do more of that. Play inside, get tough.
First one falls for him. No question, Walker's will to win inspires his teammates, Chris.
Yeah, he gives you a confidence, the belief that you're going to come out on top no matter what. And that lifts the play of everyone around you.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Randall a screen on Schroeder. Pass to Fournier. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
That one on Tatum.
First team foul.
That's good from Fournier. So Boston ends up going with a new group.
Evan Fournier at the line.
Fournier hits them both. For Boston, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Down low. Here's Canner. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his 2nd personal.
Again, the defensive shortcomings of Enes Kanter have been chronicled, but Chris, he's a beast in the paint.
Significant. His rebounding and interior scoring are what make him an NBA player. Well, known for his unique personality, Kanter also remains a solid role player, someone his teammates enjoy playing with.
Pass to Randall. Robinson against Kanter. Walker for three. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Here's Pritchard. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Back to Williams. Hernan Gomez sets a screen to the middle. The Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got 5 rebounds in the game.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Fournier finds Randall. Back to Fournier. Outside Walker. Pass to Fournier. For three, Barrett. He can't hit that time. And for Boston, they're shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Here's Pritchard. Walker covering. Kanter with it.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Robinson with the block.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Fournier's gone 1 for 3 on the night. And Pritchard, here we go. 2 points. That one goes. Pritchard's got his first 2 points of the night.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Wants a t-shirt? Make some noise.
A big group substitution here for New York. Noel, he's checked in for Robinson. Burks comes in for Barrett. Quickly is checked in for Fournier. And Rose is subbed in for Walker. New York has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Rose against Schroeder. And that one, good. Rose has got 8 points.
When you're a vet like Rose, you figure out ways to score inside, even as a guard.
Schroeder against Rose. Pass to Brown. From deep. Noel with the rebound. New York has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Quickly from outside. Smart grabs the miss. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And it's blocked by Noel. And they're able to recover. Tatum finds Horford. Smart outside. 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. And he stays with it. Here's Brown. Here's Horford. And finally, that one's good. He's got 10.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
35 seconds left in the third. Randall, a screen on Schroeder. The drive by Rose. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His first personal.
They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
Oh, the speed of Rose's drive is tough to counter. The defender gets a little over-eager and fouls.
Gibson's checked in for New York. Neesmith, he's checked in for Boston. And so Rose knocks them both down.
Coaches love a hard worker like Rose. I mean, he values every possession and brings a strong focus to their offensive efforts.
Schroeder against Rose. Pass to Neesmith. And here's Brown for 3. Noel with the rebound.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Horford against Rose.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
13 foul. At the line for the Knicks.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the
The
line.
Celtics making a switch here. And quickly drops them both. Here's Schroeder. Up in time. counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Knicks out in front.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Celtics, Marcus Smart out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Nesmith. Then there's Josh Richardson. And it's Cantor in at the 5.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
New York has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Here's Walker. That one is off. And the Celtics going the other way now. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Smart. Cantor with a screen on Fournier. Smart with the ball. And it's Robinson picking him up. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Celtics ball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's Nesmith. Checked by Randall. To the inside. Kicks it out to Smart. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. For 3, Barrett. He buries it from 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Inside, here's Nesmith. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Nesmith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And I think we're all giving more attention to health and well-being. Grant, anything the league can do better to protect player health?
Well, I know they've tried to cut down on travel and minimize back-to-backs, but at the end of the day, you're playing 41 road games and 41 home games. That's what it is. It's a marathon. It's going to be hard, and it's an endurance race. And so, yeah, maybe reducing regular season games, but I'm not sure that's an option. So sometimes you just got to grind it out, get through it, and hope for the best for your ball club.
Pass to Tatum. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
New York has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Walker passes to Randall. And here's Robinson. For 3.
Capable of wreaking havoc on defense when he's engaged. Shooter's activity making all the difference.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Here's Tatum. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Fournier. Here's Walker, and it's blocked.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Back to Brown. Horford, a screen on Barrett. Brown with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. And Horford powers it home.
And Horford can turn it up. I mean, just setting some teeth-rattling screens and then insult to injury, rolling in for the bucket.
Walker against Schroeder. Nice shot by Walker.
He's pouring it on in a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And it's Tatum missing. New York has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're seeing a bunch of top high school prospects go pro now, Chris. Do you think that'll hurt the college game?
Well, if it's just the 5-star athletes, no. Because they're one and done probably anyway. But if I'm college, I would hope that the program don't expand it anymore. Because if it did, it could cause a major shift. You love how Tatum commits to his shots. I mean, the foul won't stop him from putting it up.
Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable.
The Celtics making a switch here. Canner's checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Brown. Richardson's checked in for Smart. And Pritchard is subbed in for Schroeder.
Well, that's the burst that fans love to see from Rose. He's got a knack for blowing by defenders.
Pass to Tatum. Outside, Williams. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And, you know, in the under-25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Knicks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Kemba Walker.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
Outside Richardson. Pass to Tatum. There's the three. Can't hit that one. New York goes the other way with it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Burks passes to Rose. Back to Burks. Quickly outside. Fires the three. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Checking in for the Celtics, Juan Hernan-Gomez.
"17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And he comes up with a bucket.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Outside, Williams. The baseline J is on the way. Offline. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't.